All right, I'm on hole number 4 of the 3rd anniversary tournament. I passed the first test, and we have a midterm at 6, and we have our final exam on hole number 9, and so I've got 2 holes here that I need to really try and pick a shot up. The par 5s here, I think other than hole number 6, the par 5s you get your eagle and you move on. Hole number 6, there is an Albie shot on that. But these in-between holes, in between these par 5s, these are the holes that we really want to try and pick something up. So we got a par 3 here. And in my upper developed account, I'm doing a rough bump. But here I'm going to hit it the traditional way because I want to make sure on these par 3s that I don't have any epic fails on these par 3s. And I'm trying the rough bump out here in my upper developed account just to see if I can get it right. You still got to engage those moguls. So there's still movement on the ball that you can't control, but I'm trying it out. So I'm taking the shot from right here and then coming up at it. And it should only take about 3 backspin. I need a side spin ball, so I need a katana. I'm going to use a backbone. Do I have a backbone on one of these bags? Here we go. Let's see how much backspin the backbone's got. It's got plenty. I'm going to take a katana. And my backbone is 1.4, 2.1, 2.4 per ring. I think on this hole, I am doing a wind adjustment. In my upper developed account, I've got a number written down there, but I don't know. I've got it written in pen, so I don't know if that's a real number or not. I think it lists that we're supposed to do a wind adjustment here, but I haven't got to the point that I've established that I do need to do that wind adjustment. My opponent goes first, using a Viper. And they're in their Viper because they're using that Marlin. So if you want to use, if you got a club up there that you like better than your long iron, I'm not a fan of hitting off of that hill. And the deal there is that it doesn't matter which way the wind's blowing. If you hit it great to the left or the right, where the ball is going to end up on the other end is going to be dramatically different. See what they hit. Great to the left. So it should take a higher bounce. And you end up that far off. I guess I am in my wood here. Am I going to be in my wood no matter what? I guess I am. For some reason I was thinking I was in my long iron. Get right up on it. 3.9. It's 1.7 per ring. That's 3.4. That leaves me 5. That's about a third. I'm going to do a 10% wind adjustment. So I'm going to do a little over 2.5 rings. Snap it off. I like the distance right there with the 3 backspin. It's still getting it around that bend. So the deal is that if you watch my stuff on a regular basis, the answer to that is well, hey, just move it more to the right. So by moving it more to the right, I can straighten that line out because I don't have enough. I've already got on all the side spin. But if I move it more to the right, now I'm within 2 rings. And so I have to, that whole deal of like being within, always leave yourself a buffer so you can hit a great to the left or the right. And so maybe the answer is for me is to rub up against the nubs right there and get it going a little bit to the right. And see if I can make up that difference with curl and still leave myself a buffer. when they sell the first 4 side spin ball, I can guarantee you I will buy some of those balls. Because there's some holes like this right here that I could still leave myself the buffer and be able to put 4 side spin on it and really work it right to the hole. It's a draw. I'm going to practice this hole every time I get it in these accounts because I'm working. If I have and I don't have the right stuff, I'm going to be right in between clubs. It's 2.7. I'm at minimum club. That's 1.5. And I was going to put 1 mile an hour back in it, so that's perfect. Oh, and I hit it great to the left. And just above it. That's because I hit it great to the left. If I would have hit it perfect, it would have been in the spot. It hit right above the rough on the fairway right there. You got to hit that shot perfect. And it would help if I could have adjusted a little more wind up. What I've been doing there is taking out the wind at wherever it's at in the club. So it's in minimum driver. So it was somewhere in the 1.25 per ring is what it should have been. So that would have been 2 rings and a little, and then put 1 ring back in it. So I was right around where I wanted to be. I just needed to hit that perfect. But that's why I'm taking that shot. I'm taking that shot every time I get to this hole. That's the shot I'm going to take. That's not the shot that I'm taking in the tournament. But I am going to practice that to try and get used to that wind adjustment down there, because you can get seriously close on that rough bump, but it is a difficult little rough bump to do. All right, that was hole number 4 of the 3rd anniversary tournament opening round in the rookie division. Thanks for watching.